Small Business Shoutouts are brought to you by Yankton Thrive, a service of 5-Star Communications. Business owners, if you're interested in being interviewed for our Small Business Shoutouts with Yankton Thrive, contact the folks at Yankton Thrive.
Hi, it's Maureen Buffington with Yankton Thrive, here with the Small Business Shoutout, and I am joined by Molly Nedved of Amazing Acres.
Thanks, Maureen, for having me today.
Yeah, thanks for being here. How are you?
I'm good. We are just getting our season started, so
yeah,
it's a busy time of year for us.
Yeah, it sure is. Do you want to start by telling me a little bit about Amazing Acres Pumpkin Patch?
Sure. We are just starting our 4th season this year. We are a fall destination, a fall tourism spot for families and friends to come out and pick pumpkins. We have over 30 attractions. We have great over-the-top shakes this year, wine slushies. We serve Ben's Brewing and Prairie Berry wine. And it's just a lot of fun in the fall for people to come out and make memories with their family.
Yeah, it's so great to have a fall festival type.
That's exactly what
thing
it
right
is,
here
a fall
in Yankton.
festival.
A corn maze and a pumpkin patch. And
Yep, corn maze, pumpkin patch. We do the You Pick pumpkin patch. We grow over 6 acres of pumpkins, 35 or more varieties of pumpkins. We do pick a lot of them and have them up front for our guests to just choose from rather than go out to the field, but we do have the hayride that goes around the pumpkin patch and people can get off and pick that very perfect pumpkin that they want to take home to their doorstep. And then like you said, the corn maze, we partner with First Dakota on that, and they have a fun, spooky Halloween design this year from aerial footage. But our corn maze is 5 acres and there's 2 separate mazes in there. One's a little shorter, one's longer. They both are interactive with games within each, so it keeps the fun going. It's like a treasure hunt in the maze. So other fun attractions that everybody seems to enjoy, or the kids, the smaller kids especially, would be like the barrel train and the corn pit, which is just a giant corn crib filled with corn for kids to play in like they do a sandbox. And then some of the older kids and adults love the 150-foot mega slide that we have, the bounce pillow. And then this year we've added potato cannons, kind of a grassy area where we have giant games like giant chess, and then we have, of course, the bags and giant checkers and games like that. The obstacle course.
It sounds like there's a lot of fun things to do for people of all ages out
That's
there.
right. And that's what we hope our venue is, that can serve the very young all the way to the older generation as well.
I was out there a couple weeks ago and noticed that you also have some furry friends out there now.
We do. We added animals this year. This was a pretty big hit this first weekend. It's right when you walk in the entrance, it's right off to the right, and it seems like naturally people go right and they get to go right over to the animals and they stop there and they can pet we have goats, we have sheep, a Highlander cow, which is quite the sight to see, and then some Kuni pigs and actually 2 baby goats this year. So the 2 baby goats were born about a week ago.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's
That's
a lot of fun.
Yeah. How did you get started with a pumpkin patch? And I mean, it's way more than a pumpkin patch. Obviously, there's so much to do out there, but how'd you get into that?
We lived in neighboring states, Nebraska and Iowa, prior to moving back here to Scott's hometown of Yankton. And so we were guests of different pumpkin patches, and we kind of saw what Iowa and Nebraska was doing. Now, when we came here, we had no idea this wasn't part of the dream here in Yankton, but with the family farm, it just kind of fit. I was able to get involved then, and we were able to build the pumpkin patch right on farmstead that was part of the Nedved family farm.
What's been your favorite part of being a part of Yankton Thrive?
I think Yankton Thrive does a great job of promoting all the local businesses in town. They've also had partnered with us on different events and partnered with us on the Scarecrow Coin War out at the Pumpkin Patch, and they've always brought a scarecrow out there. But I love that they've also offered socials in years past for the businesses to come together and mingle. And yeah, I think it's a great thing to be involved with if you live here in Yankton or if you own a business here in Yankton.
You mentioned Scarecrow Coin Wars. Do you want to tell me a little bit about that?
Sure. So we invite any local business organization, and by local meaning any of the surrounding communities. So I know Vermilion has a few businesses that bring some. I think there's actually one in Irene this year as well, and Tabor. We invite them to come and bring a scarecrow out to the pumpkin patch. We line the scarecrows up along our entry or along our fence of our entrance, and then each of them has a sign in front of them that then promotes their business or organization that they belong to. And then our guests are invited to then participate by picking out their favorite scarecrow and throwing coins or cash or whatever means of money into a dish to the corresponding scarecrow. And at the end of the season, the scarecrow that has the most money in their dish is the one that gets to take all of it and donate it to a local nonprofit.
That's great, yeah. And Thrive has participated in it for, this will be the second year now.
Yes.
I believe.
Yeah.
And yeah, Is
it
a
2
lot of
or
fun.
3? I feel like it might have been
It might
three.
be 3, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I've been at Thrive for
Yeah.
that long, so they probably did it before I was there, and I just didn't know about it. But yeah, it's a really fun addition to all of the other really fun things.
Yeah, it seems like a unique thing for us to offer here
Yeah.
in Yankton, and it's great seeing the different designs or creations that people come up with. And I think year after year, the ones who have done it each year, including Thrive, they get better and better.
Yeah, they're really fun to check out. Yankton is a community that loves to support local. What's the best way that the local community can support Amazing Acres?
Yeah, I would say come out and visit us this fall. We also, for those who maybe feel like they're beyond coming to a pumpkin patch or don't want to come enjoy the day there, you are welcome to come purchase pumpkins and not have to pay admission. You just check in at the admission stand, tell them that you're there to check out the pumpkins and purchase pumpkins, and you can shop our pumpkins and not have to pay the admission to hang out for the day and participate in all the activity.
That's great to hear. If people want to get in contact with you, what's the best way to do that?
A lot of the information's on our website at amazingacres.com. Otherwise, emailing amazingacres@gmail.com is, you'll probably get the quickest reply. We're not always right next to the phone during the day because we're out picking pumpkins, decorating the pumpkin patch, and preparing for the upcoming weekend.
Yeah, pretty hands-on. Awesome. Is there anything else you'd like to mention or want people to know about?
Well, we are open every Saturday and Sunday now through October 29th. We're open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Live music takes place from around 1 to 4 or 2 to 5 every day that we're open. And we are located about 7 miles west of Yankton, just about half a mile off of Highway 50.
Great, yeah. And if you want to visit their website or get a refresher on what it was or how else to get in touch with them, you can find that information on Yankton Thrive's website as well, which is yanktonsd.com. That's YANKTONSD.com. Thanks for chatting with me, Molly.
Thanks for having me. Have a great day.
Small Business Shoutouts are on the air every Tuesday at 10:30 and Thursday 2:30. Small Business Shoutouts, along with Yankton Thrive and 5 Star Communications Classic Hits 106.3.